Всем привет, с вами снова Камов. Это продолжение RoboCop Approach City. Тут еще есть Димас. Димас не хочет играть в SnowRunner, говорит, скучно. Один я не могу в него играть. Потому что если я застряну, меня никто не вытащит. Поэтому будем продолжать проходить RoboCop'а. Посмотрим, что у нас. Ничего нету, да? А можно будет что-нибудь? О! Радио.
Do you lose sleep thinking about those crippling hospital fees? Are you worried that you can't pay for that heart transplant that you desperately need? Don't worry, there's always money to be found in you. Red marked, organ selling made easy. Come for a checkup today and leave with a personalized quote.
I didn't know I was worth so much. Thank you, Red Marked.
Red marked, let's find the treasure in you.
Заебись.
My wife, she was with me when they started shooting.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. No!
Вот этого чувака я помню. Он сидел на площадке баскетбольной. В предыдущей карте. Ладно, давайте пойдем узнаем, где Льюис.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
Помнишь такую тему? Даже скутер, по-моему. Да-да-да-да-да. Причем она в каком-то фильме была.
You're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Тайный поклонник. Китти, мне не удалось с тобой связаться, а так хотелось тебе рассказать, что этот полицейский снова здесь был. Он оставил ей конфеты и попросил меня никому не говорить, что это он. Так мило. Жду не дождусь, к чему приведут его ухаживания, когда бедняжка выйдет из комы. Мне кажется, он хороший парень, за исключением его дурацкой прически. И кто же это, интересно? Робо, тебе надо провести расследование. Кто подкатывает шары, блядь, к Льюис? Я, кстати, узнал, это, оказывается, польская компания эту игру сделала. Сидят такие. О, чувак, я тебя узнал. Ты только что сидел в приемной.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Постригись.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Давай. Поговорить. О чем мы с тобой говорить?
Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear.
Что-то неясно, они на
I
органы
hope your
продают их.
present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Пошло расследование, Димас. Сходить в морг. А ты типа ничего не слышал, да? Сидишь тут.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Давай, давай. Робокопу пора немножко пострелять. Прикольно была бы анимация, если вот нажимаешь, и он рукой делает. Не просто вот так вот.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody,
Да,
clear.
вспоминает, как его пытались реанимировать.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
Да по-любому патологоанатом в курсе.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's
Да
it for
понятно
me,
всё,
but
они
talk to
роботы
the
делают.
security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
До наступления смерти все лица, чьи тела были похищены, были здоровы, физически похожи. Кому-то на черном рынке понадобились мозги, но зачем? Для пересадки. Никому еще не удалось это сделать до RoboCop'а. Но они как бы нам намекают, да, Димас? Что они пытаются сделать еще одного робота, блядь. Как ты думаешь, что нам придется сделать с этим роботом? Правильно. Абсолютно правильно понимаешь дислокацию.
Finally! I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
Ну давай, колись. Дружище. Где тела?
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
Антоновский это был.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Хера ты тут прям сидишь в кабинете и куришь.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did. Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Три очка навыка нам дали, Димас. Это хорошо. И 4 на подходе. Это вообще отлично. У тебя тут что-то лежало. Надо почитать. Уважаемый мистер Беккер, нам было очень приятно узнать, что основная пища RoboCop'а — наше вкуснейшее детское питание. Мы хотели бы предложить вам сотрудничество. Мы рассматриваем возможность сделать RoboCop'а лицом компании Baby Made. Ведь каждому хочется, чтобы их малыш вырос настоящим супергероем. Вечно в обмен предлагаем вам поставить продукт. Пожалуйста, свяжитесь с нами. Блин, ну как ты так встал, что мне не пройти сквозь тебя, ёп, друг мой. Нифига я тут развалил этого Эд 209. Это, блин, типа Типа новая карточка. Я не знаю, я на самом деле не вижу смысла менять карты эти. Но и они не показывают, что они дают. Вот это что это? 1. Какая-то херня, блядь. Категория 3,3. 3,2. Это обучающая, она как раз самое что ни на есть. Нужно просто попробовать объединить их. Так, а если сделать 16, 16 и 16, получится сколько? 22%. Во! Вот это как бы другой, блин, базар. %. Бах, здесь сколько? Тоже 19%. Нахрен убрать? Где-то поставить. Ну, нормально же они повышают. Ну, нормально. Вот тут убрать. Оставить. Что у нас тут еще есть? Ну ладно, будем искать еще. Так.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong. How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that. Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Почему именно со мной?
See you later in the briefing room.
See ya. Так что у нас изменилось тут?
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. The hats that he gave away to the homeless citizens of Detroit seem to have another application. They turn into balaclavas that are now commonly used to protect the identity of liquor store robbers. As a result, we've seen an unprecedented spike in crime.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool!
Вот этот мэр.
Again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Майкл Брикс, тяжелые обезвоживание, истощение, сломанные ребра, неглубокие комнаты, ушиб, указаны предыдущие пулевые ранения, нанесенные урону внутреннего, причина смерти, многочисленные выстрелы в область груди, нанесенные в упор, несов, изъятый характер смерти, убийства.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Ты совсем охренел, блядь. Я робот, блядь, полицейский. Серьезно?
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Конечно. Очки опыта дай мне только, пожалуйста. О! Отлично. Когда мне дают очки опыта, это очень-очень хорошо. Снижает порог результатов для главных героев. Непонятно, что это, но хрен с ним. Отлично. Ну, пошли посетим тюрьму.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now?
Хрен тут ходить-то, я тебя сейчас быстро настреляю, 135 минут. Поэтому тут уже 135.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
I can't help myself. That's awesome.
We're not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service
Чем
weapon
мог
properly
использовать?
prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it
Замедление?
according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Ah, there's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, Move out!
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
У меня такой автомат.
Contact! Contact! Let's show our metal friend how it's done, boys.
Да, блядь, конечно, блядь, OCP лучше работает. Что, блядь, в чем? Они просто валят вперед и всех гасят. А что я могу сделать? Тупо, блядь, больше. Ну, 22 завалили, блядь.
Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
А что здесь есть еще посмотреть, найти, блядь, там, я не знаю. Что, мне надо еще с одним Ed-209 херачиться будет? Сейчас быстренько обойдем, посмотрим тут все. Ну, конечно, что трупы исчезают. Как бы было бы прикольней. Если бы эти стервятники здесь оставлялись валяться.
down your weapon.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. N209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Please put down your weapon. Put down your weapon. Now have 15 seconds. Fly. You now have 15 seconds to fly.
Блять, вот они их сносят. Там где-то одного завалили, кстати. Вот он.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Нихера их там. Интересно, где же я провалился-то? Вот здесь получается.
Stand your ground!
Чё?
I knew you were gonna lose. Our line of work is about the team.
Да, блять, я не могу нахуй выиграть, блять. То этому сраному Эду 209. Конечно, он идет там всех крошит, блять, как свинина. То этим спецназовцам, которые тут наваливают тут всем направо и налево. Я не успеваю так быстро их мочить.
Настройки, что ли?
Так нет, я просто их не успеваю. А спецназ их быстрее крошит, чем я. Я там пока прицеливаюсь, блять, уже никого нету. Ну. А что у меня? Вот второе оружие, это дробаш. Ну и что? Он на ближних дистанциях больше ни хера не дает. Ну. А их тут вон, блядь, толпа влетела, блядь. Давай всех разносить. Не знаю, может, конечно, какая-то тактика есть. Но пока я нахуй никакой тактики не вижу. Может, надо было взять типа скорострелку, ну, что такое. Проверить здесь дверь. Ага.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
В этом городе, в котором мы говорили, пожалуйста, вставь в рамку. Я хочу поставить на работу до сих пор. Не верю, что сам доступно написано письмо уже 25 лет. Я еще в банке. А, это уже тут шнырит.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta-City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta-City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
Тут все понятно. Но мне надо сходить в ту дверь, которая вот там была, вот эта. Гениально.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nut job.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you. From a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
Так, Димас, мне понадобится тут твоя помощь. Техническая. Сейчас будет какая-нибудь задачка по-любому.
Green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Ну и заебись. И что мне делать, блядь? 24 вольта. Это зеленый. Отсоединил. Теперь получается 12 вольт. Красный. И еще один 12 это голубой. Димас, как ты думаешь? Получается, если по порядку, то следующее за ним 12 верхний, потом 12 нижний. Хер его знает, блядь. Ну, давай этот отсоединим. Дальше 12 фиолетовый. О, я обезвредил бомбу, ёптать.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta-City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next. We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Что они тут копают? Копали. Ребят, чем больше подкрепления придет, тем больше я заработаю очков опыта, поэтому давайте, не стесняйтесь. Блять, как же дергает это оружие, оно. Чувак с рацией был? Или это у меня рикошет так отработал?
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining fighters. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
А, это у меня начал показывать. Короче, стреляю, блядь, получается рикошет. Я саму открыл какое-то умение. Чего?
При аллергии что вообще происходит?
При аллергии? Да. Покрываешься весь пятнами такими красными, мелкими. У тебя начинает все чесаться. Аллергия, она же не только снаружи, но и внутри.
Нет, пятен нет, но, блядь, руки зачесались, глаза, блядь, тоже.
На руки, глаза. Потом кожа начнет зудить. Смотря где будет высыпать.
Короче, у меня походу аллергия на киви.
На что?
На киви.
А-а.
Я его сожрал где-то часа 2 назад.
Ну, слушай, тебе надо либо позвонить в больничку, либо вызвать. Ну какие они тебе должны сказать? Чё, не бить? Я когда последний раз была аллергия, меня в больницу забрали вообще. Да. Было серьезно.
RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area.
And it's big enough to store back there.
It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Блядь, я не могу читать, что он говорит, потому что, блядь... Зараза. Не знаю, может какие-нибудь антигистаминные надо пить.
Чего?
Ну, противоаллергические, как они, антигистаминные называются, правильно.
Ну, блядь, ну просто не жрать киви.
А кто тебя накормил ими?
Да я что-то взял, блядь, ну вот, иди, давно не взял. Так у меня не было, у меня вообще никакой аллергии. Никогда.
Ну так а что ж ты хочешь?
Чё, хочу, никогда в жизни не было. Может, ты не аллергик?
Может, и аллергия.
Просто, блядь, как не совпало, блядь, все. Значит, не аллергия.
Ну просто так спонтанно, на хрен его знает. Обычно на это у детей такое может быть, там на фрукты, овощи.
Я просто не очень много и часто его и ем, блядь. Может, раз в лет 5, блядь, решил взять. По акции, блядь.
Блин, мне сразу киви захотелось.
Молодца, да, картошка. Да, там ништяк.
Блин, ничего нету на карте. Вообще это пустой какой-то район. Удачи. Я понял, вы никакими плюшками меня не наградите, да? Враги появились. Ох, блядь. Я не ожидал, что они так кипят мне. Совсем причем. Что-то баловство, дайте мне мой пистолет. Блять. Конечно, меня, блять, рассадили тут конкретно. Есть тут? Есть. Какие-то, блять, офицеры. Ну, не офицеры, а кто это, блядь? Надо, короче, брать автомат. Же, конечно, по идее, здоровье надо вот эти прокачивать. Но они всегда идут один в один. Раз я успеваю нахватать свой бронелист.
I am listening, creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Не шутите с деньгами.
There he is! With our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Ни хера-то не изменилось с моего последнего захода. Капла, уже 176, совсем озверели, блядь. Лучше, чем я, стреляют.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
RoboCop работает электриком, Димас. Ты такое где-нибудь слышал?
Follow the
Чё?
cables.
Вот
They should
тюрьма.
take you to the fuse box.
Коробки высокого тока, проблема где-то в другом месте. Отлично. Где? Я только что здесь шел, было все в порядке. Какой след шипастого? Вроде мне надо было поговорить с доктором.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Че, сами не могли пойти предохранители включить, долбоёбы?
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta-City is the only hope that we have.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Блядские пассатижи.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Я ничего не успел сделать, чтобы диагностику мне проводить. Второстепенные задачи. А что, у меня были такие, что ли? Грабительница арестована? Блять, а я какую-то грабительницу не нашел. Или это мне надо было эту бабу задержать?
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
I cannot explain, but OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Так, а у нас пока 2 очка. Ну, что будем делать? Так, ну ладно, давайте пока качать психологию. Здесь осталось 3 очка, в принципе. Потом будем думать, что дальше качать. Это вот дает больше опыта за заметки. Это хорошо, конечно. Мне, конечно, надо было вначале распределить это, потом с ней звездеть уже. Но я думаю, после того, как мы прокачали психологию, сейчас диалоги пойдут веселее. А правильные ответы в них будут повышать мой опыт. Соответственно. Рука у нее какой-то у чувака из Я робота. себе взяли. У меня теперь есть ночное видение, вот оно.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Реально работает хрень.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Чё, блядь, все наговорились?
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume. The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
А чё у меня все на английском появилось?
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta-City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Дорогой клиент, хотел бы должно банк. Мы обещаем, что банк самый процветающий. Будь уверен, позволь. Да? Ага. Все. Больше заметок не будет. Чувака этого выпустили. Моего корешка-то.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Каплан, ёпта, там 175 очков набил в тире. Как он смог это сделать, непонятно.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Погнали. Мы все еще открыты. Ну, что здесь надо сделать? Большой город. Приличный. Я не знаю, или пойти выполнить. Что тут надо-то? Просто типа с ним поговорить? Пойдемте поговорим. Потом отправимся в город. Город-то рушит потихоньку. Ну, вижу, уже стоят охранники. Сейчас зайду в этот круг, меня телепортнет. Но нет. Есть что интересное, товарищ? Есть туканчики.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Сука, блядь. Черника, блядь, задолбала.
Doesn't matter. Just old junk that needs recycling. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Да. Это вы, блядь, дефектные дебилы.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
А где варианты ответа? Мне, блядь, не дают подсказки?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta-City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being. Oh.
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Блин, ну а что было выбрать? За полицейский участок это много человек или за одну Луис?
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Следите за обстановкой, подмечайте нарушения. Ну пойдемте потихоньку к домашнему террористу.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Так, надо запомнить, откуда я начинал. И начинаю вот так сюда. Сейчас налево до конца. По левому флангу. Так, все, обойти до центральной улицы. Все подряд сканирую. По-моему, уже все сканировал. Так, это тот же город, кстати. Это тоже часть города, кстати. Я думал, это другая, если честно.
I hope Mills will win. I'm sick of Kuzak.
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
А, мы здесь тогда искали это нефтяное пятно или что тут было. Здесь заделали теперь эту дырку. Ой, нефтяное пятно. Пацана этого с пистолетом. Ну да. Здесь, в принципе, ничего не изменилось. Все осталось то же самое. А где мне найти, блин, 6 правонарушений? Расскажет мне кто-нибудь? Димас, ты расскажешь мне, где мне найти 6 правонарушений?
И там палочная система.
Так. Этот кот все здесь так же и моется. Просто единственное, что... Покинуть зону. Не. Кидать мы не будем ничего. Просто единственное, что там было ночью, а теперь днем.
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ATM won't give me my money! Can you do something about it?
Блять, требуется инженер 3-го уровня, нахуй, блять. Где мне его взять? Задолбал, блять, этот инженер 3-го уровня. Чувак, извини, блядь. Требуется инженер 3-го уровня, блин. Сорян. Могу, конечно, сейчас влить одно очко. Если оно у меня будет, блядь. Но это у меня сейчас 200, грубо говоря. Ну, 200. А 800 очей еще, блядь. О. У тебя здесь не было в прошлый раз. А негры, а негритосы. Помнишь такую тему? А залезаете?
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
Ну, здесь снимали, блядь, хрень эту. Так, надо, наверное, тут еще вот так обойти, чтобы с этим флангом закончить. О, спит. Угу. Требуется еще кто-нибудь. Ты чё, десантник?
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
You are free to go, but no one steps into the same fountain twice without a ticket.
I think I got it.
Так, дальше смотрим. Задание поменялось у меня что-нибудь? Служить и защищать. Есть. Одно поменялось. Отлично. Теперь мне, значит, эта система подсказок будет помогать. Чтобы все делать правильно. Чтобы не было, как в прошлый раз, блядь. Одному одно, второму второе, блядь. Никому не угодил. Короче, 2 раза, блядь, проебался на. А вот, походу, мне их и не засчитали, потому что их больше и не было. То есть я, грубо говоря, на карте нашел все. Что я здесь был, но открывал я это говно. То есть на карте я нашел все 6 нарушений, просто 2 из них я зафейлил, поэтому мне засчитали только 4.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Да. Надо куда-нибудь поглубже кидать. Бля, есть базар. Откроешь там, нет? Вон, чуваки. А, ну я вас здесь и видел, да, кстати. На баскетбольной площадке. Игры, гритос. А залезаете на кокос. Это вам. На тебе, на, сразу с лету, блядь. Вроде должен был выполнить. Да, 2 из 6. Все абсолютно точно. Ну все, тут я уже был. Чё, как тут у чувака дела в магазине?
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Город уже обклеен всеми этими предвыборными хренями.
Oh, when Delta-City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
Yeah, everyone who can afford it.
Да, лазил. Там ни черта нет.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Ты что-то задумал? Нет, просто стоишь. Ладно. Ну ладно, пойдемте шандарахнем подозрительную квартиру. Таки. Ну, тачка вот это, конечно, как в фильме, да. Как он, блядь, 600 этот? S-шмес, Б-смес 600.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Угу, ты только что с ребенком стоял у фонтана, ты, мышь карнавальная. Угу. Домашний террорист. Осмотреть квартиру 12. Пошлите, смотрим. Хватит кормить кошку, когда они всюду гадят.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Шикарно американцы живут все-таки, Димас. У них прям по лестнице разбросаны целые бутылки с пивом, пачки сигарет, наркотики. И фальшивые деньги. Вот только что подобрал. Чтоб я так жил, да? Нифига себе, у меня тут кондиционер, что-то. Вентилятор. Дует нормально так. Старая коробка пиццы не относится к делу. Понятненько. Счет за хранение, забрать кошачий корм, взять показания у торговца рыбой. Потом посмотрю, что это за плата. Каток, документы не относится. Так, это что? Электронные компоненты, ничего подозрительного. Похоже, кто-то двигал шкаф. Потайной ход. Ну-ну. Хранилище, ID клиента, город, штат Детройт, срок аренды 3 месяца, $210. Сейчас, походу, рванет хата.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Что там, инженерия 3-го уровня надо? Получите, блядь. Вам инженерию 3-го уровня. Не выебывайтесь. Какую тебе там надо коробку забрать? Дурочка ты. Но симпатичная, кстати. Какого хрена кондей висит, блядь, на стене внутри квартиры? Отправиться в складское помещение. Пойдемте отправимся. Вначале поможем чуваку там с банкоматом, если он еще там стоит, ждет. А куда чесать-то, блядь? Серьезно, как далеко? Тайник банды. Тайник банды. Тайник банды. Сколько тайников банды?
I hate the day shift.
Ты что, на заводе работаешь? Так, где там этот чувак с банкоматом? О, стоит. Ляг какой.
You're saving my life. Finally, I got something to buy a nuke with.
Отлично, блядь. Я, блядь, дал ему снять деньги, чтобы он купил нюк, блядь. Тимас. Ну что за ерунда, блядь. OCP.
Are you like me? Are you a true environmentalist? Do you appreciate the majestic beauty of nature? And do you feel helpless knowing that every year more and more species are becoming extinct? Because let's face it, there's nothing that can be done. So, you know what they say. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Last Chance Safari. See all the endangered species before it's too late. Last Chance Safari is the largest collection of near-extinct species on the planet. So hurry! Get them before it's too late! Additional fee to use your personal rifle may be required.
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Да вы, бля, под нюхом.
The signal.
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Ну что вы тут делаете?
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
You think you can take us?
О, где нас, блядь, выводится, блядь? Места, говорит, хватит для нас, для всех. А RoboCop говорит, если, говорит, будете сопротивляться, места не понадобятся. И он был прав таки. Рисунок выглядит знакомо. чё, отличный рисунок. У меня Колян так рисует. Просто берет, бля, краской, начинает возюкать начинает. Документы, связанные с OCP. Личные вещи Саманты. Это что? Документы, связанные с OCP. То как бы все. Даже сегодня никто не пришел в чат к нам, Димас. Где все? Никто не пришел даже к нам.
Завтра великое попоище. И к тому же все были вообще.
Да?
Да.
Это я просто поздно пришел.
Даже пассатижи заглядывают.
Пассатижи, да, я видел.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Сдриснули. Так, что, надо задание-то закрывать, и на сегодня, я думаю, все. Надо идти тоже спать. А сколько у вас завтра попойка-то?
Не знаю, как подтянуть.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta-City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Да, блять, куда теперь? Что? Зачем, блядь? Куда мне идти надо? Пассатижи, говорит, были. А ты так что будешь пить? Клюквенный морс? Сок?
Ага, да. Солодовый чай, блядь.
А будешь тоже бухать, что ли?
Посмотрим. Конечно, буду, блядь. Посмотрим, что это.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Oh, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Уважаемые, они обвиняют нас, потому хотят решать. Так, вот оно, очко навыка. Того у меня осталось 2.
Пойду спать.
Давай. Так, того у меня останется 2. И все. Что дальше качать, я просто пока не знаю. Скорее всего, вот это. Отмечать цельных предметах или данных на карте. Получайте на 30% больше очков опыта. Наверное, надо вот эту качать. Инженерия тоже ничего. Это, в принципе, это все относительно. Так, ну что ж, на этом все. Всем, кто смотрел, спасибо. Ставьте лайки, дизлайки, комментируйте. Всем пока.